by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad. But when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Here's Curry, following the score by Minnesota. Jackson Davis' screen from the arc. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. Edwards can't hit.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. We played just over a minute here in the first.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense. Slow him down there. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards looking it over. Six on the shot clock. Rebounded by Green.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Jackson Davis. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Oh, for a three, not the start they're looking for.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And Edwards, here we go.
Oh my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Now here's Curry. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
Oh, well, okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And Gobert with a block. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's Edwards. 27 points his last game. And that one good.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Green. Sweet little floater.
And the veteran Green still has some tricks up his sleeve. Fantastic floater.
Edwards against Curry. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Randall a screen on Wiggins. McDaniels from long range. The Warriors pull it in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry looking it over. He drops it from range.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
It's Edwards. Pass to Conley. Randall, a screen on heel. Conley passes to Gobert. Ooh, ripped away. Ooh, poked away. Randall with a steal. And it's Trace Jackson-Davis with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Edwards with it. Green picks him up. Back to Edwards. Randall on the screen. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Knocks it down from distance. Randall's got 7.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Hield passes to Green. Jackson-Davis in the high post. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Up ahead. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Randall.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been aggressive. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
We've got Jaden McDaniels, Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Gobert working inside.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
For 3, Conley. The rebound by Wiggins.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
And here's Edwards outside. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Now here's Jackson-Davis. On the wing, Curry. Green, a screen. Curry passes to Hield. Outside Curry, uncovered. And the shot falls short that time.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Randall right side. Here's McDaniels, pounded by Wiggins. McDaniels got room. Warriors with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Oh, look at Wiggins rising inside. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks. That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
The kick out, Curry from behind the arc. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
McDaniels, that's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Green gets up and powers it down.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Edwards against Curry. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Wiggins with a steal. And stolen by Edwards. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Draymond Green. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
6 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Randall. Shoots over Kuminga. Randall can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He misses the free throw, and it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Here's Dillingham. A good-looking shot from the wing. Dillingham's got his first points of the night. Warriors trail by 16. On the wing, Curry. 5 points in the game. Wiggins outside. And here's Kuminga for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Kuminga's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They know Curry. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason, yeah, you have big changes.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Timberwolves.
You have to ask.
And that is going to do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kyle Anderson is out there with Kevon Looney, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Looney against Miller. Reed, a screen on Looney. Miller, the pass to Reed. Back to Miller. 4-3. Nails it from 3. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Looney against Reed. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Curry splashes it in.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Curry. Reed sets a screen. There's the triple. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Reed against Looney. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
To the middle. DiVincenzo with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. A slam dunk by Reed.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Curry. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Minnesota leading by 17. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
The Warriors pull it in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Looney, the screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the three. Curry's got 13.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Dillingham driving inside. That one's good for two. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Payton. Looney, high post. Working on Reed. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Miller. No good on the three. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 14. Wiggins, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
To the paint. It's stolen. Back to DiVincenzo. Down low. Reed in the post. Looney's there. Reed sets a screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Dillingham. Takes a three. Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 17. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on court.
Melton with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Kuminga's shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Dillingham. Misses the jumper.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And here at the end of... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Anthony Edwards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Conley in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Green with a screen on McDaniels. Randle with a steal.
Refusing to show mercy. They continue to pile it on, this time by creating the turnover.
Now here's Moody. McDaniels covering. Outside Moody. There's the three. Not going to go that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Stolen by Melton. Kuminga the pass to Moody. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Waters is checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Melton. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Edwards finds Conley. Launches it. Can't hit that one.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Draymond with the assertiveness off the drive.
Conley with the ball. McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Jackson Davis, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And the Warriors make some changes. Santos comes in for Waters, and it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Here's Randall. There's the drive, and it's Randall with the jam.
This is the energy Randall provides. When he's charging inside, he wants to hammer it down.
Curry against Edwards. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
That's just bully ball. Green knows where he wants to go, and no one can do anything about it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. For 3, Randall. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moody.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He hits the 2nd from the line. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Back to Curry, and stolen by Edwards.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Back to Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
And that one misses.
Shots. Jackson Davis.
No good on the second free throw. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-4 run. Green against McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Here's Wiggins. And he jams it home with authority.
One of the better defenders this game has ever seen. Green with great anticipation, then turning defense into offense.
Curry against Conley. The three. Curry, no good. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill.
start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the point. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Edwards kicks to Randall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now, here's Washington. Thompson finds Washington. Thompson sets the pick for Washington.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Well, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Edwards. Softly drops in the floater.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arm. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
In the corner, it's Gafford. And so just over a minute and a half played. Conley the pass to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels against Washington. McDaniels in the post. And it's good for 2.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Gafford is screen on Conley. Pass to Gafford. Back to Washington. 6 to shoot. Irving with a clean look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Conley. Here's Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Out to Conley. Out to the wing. McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Outside Edwards. Randall a screen on Doncic. Here's Edwards. And easy 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now Edwards. 6 points for him. Outside Conley. Randall from outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Gafford throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Oh, here's Edwards. He had 27 points last game. Randall a screen on Doncic. Edwards drives in.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. the wing, Doncic. Edwards defending. A nice shot by Doncic. He's got 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert was ready for the action.
Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well. Big forwards like Jaden McDaniels, who can pull up for a jumper from anywhere, those guys are a luxury to have.
Thompson from long range. Gafford kicks to Washington. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Conley in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 5. And the slam by Doncic.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Doncic passes to Washington. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Inside, and stolen by Thompson. Washington kicks to Doncic. Doncic steps on the gas. Back to Washington. Over Randle. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
To the middle. Will it go? And Randle throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
Timberwolves passing it around. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release. And that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Pass to Washington. Takes it inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. But we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Here's Edwards, and then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Out to Doncic. Gafford against Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Washington passes to Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Minnesota in the lead. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
Randall against Washington. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Thompson. Fades back. Dallas again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 12, and good that time.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And the shot is good.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Timberwolves leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. McDaniels got 7 points. Oh! Wow. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
And Randall throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Five seconds left in the first half. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Well, everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Maxi Kleba is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Lively's shot is off.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Dillingham. A 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 11. Marshall passes to Grimes. Dallas moving the ball around. Lively inside. He's against Reed. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham. Still without a basket. Marshall with it. From deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Miller with the 3. Alexander Walker finds DiVincenzo. Miller sets a screen for Dillingham. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Reed with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's DiVincenzo, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Dillingham with the bucket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Miller inside. Pass to Dillingham. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kleba lively trying to break loose. Kleba, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Here's Grimes. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Minnesota out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Julius Randle, Conley out there with Edwards, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. Driving, it's Edwards. Outside for Randle. Stolen by Washington. A nice shot by Irving.
Excellent anticipation by Washington to get the steal, and then he zips it up court.
Edwards against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Doncic grabs the miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Washington passes to Doncic. His 3-pointers off the mark. Minnesota leading by 13. Mr. Gobert. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Randle down low. He's covered by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Doncic against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Clock is at 3. Here's Randle. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with the shot clock nearing 0, Randle calmly sinks one.
Thompson passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Washington. That cuts the lead to single digits.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had. And they've done a nice job doing that.
Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Bucket is good.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Gobert with a screen for Randle. Mr. Gobert. To the left side wing. McDaniels against Thompson. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Back to Edwards. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Julius Randle picks one up.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Timberwolves leading by 5. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Conley from 20 feet out. Thompson with the rebound. Dallas with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Irving can't hit.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Doncic passes to Lively. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
The layup off target. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, break.
night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low, and it's Doncic in at the point. Pass to Heel. Outside Curry, lets the three fly, and the Warriors with another three.
I mean, what's new? Steph, 3 more.
Thompson against Wiggins. Good chance here for Irving, and it falls all over the rim and in.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Irving. 17 points in his last outing. Washington a screen. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. The three is up. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Curry looking it over. They need this. Pass to Heel. Fires from way outside. That shot missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Irving, the pass to Doncic. That three's off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. The baseline J is on the way. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Curry.
That stroke looked pretty good, and solid results as Draymond knocks down a rare mid-range jumper.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Warriors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Green up top. Nice move. It's stolen by Washington. Left side Irving. Yep, that one goes.
Such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Greg.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Wiggins, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Thompson finds Irving. Back to Thompson. Here's Doncic. The 3 ball. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Doncic against Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Mavericks on offense. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. Stolen by Wiggins. Green, the pass to Curry. Let's go with a 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Irving. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Jackson Davis taking 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Dallas leading by 7. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving for three. Hauled in by Curry.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Healed for three. Gets the three to fall.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Wiggins passes to Green. That shot is off. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 4. And we'll... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And it's Looney in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Mavs.
Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Doncic. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Warriors, 4th.
And what really stands out to me about this team is how they share the rock. They don't want good shots, they want great shots, and collectively as a team, that's what they seek out.
Washington, a screen on Hield. Irving for three. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 7 points.
Now, coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Doncic against Curry. Up and over Doncic. Curry, no good. The Mavericks lead by 6. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. And here's Doncic. This one for three. No luck on that one. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Here's Green. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. They get the rebound. Lively. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Curry against Doncic. Outside Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Dallas with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Well, Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Irving for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist of the night. Looney finds Wiggins. Outside, Green. Hield for three. Drills it from deep. Hield's got 6.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
Doncic outside. Irving looking around. Lets it fly. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with. He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
Washington against Kuminga. Washington, a screen on Wiggins. The three from Thompson. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Curry. From outside, off the mark.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And it's Irving missing.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And the Warriors shooting only 36% during the second. Curry against Dinwiddie. The three is up. Curry's shot is off.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read. Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first.
Jonathan Kuminga.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
He's already put his stamp on this game.
Ernie, do people use stamps anymore? I don't think that's a thing.
Of course they do. Ernie gets fan letters.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Mavericks. And that is going to do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Daniel Gafford, Maxi Kleber out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Basket counts.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Shot left block. It's deflected.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Here's Grimes. The three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Grimes has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Dinwiddie against Curry. Anderson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Curry, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
It's stolen by Curry. In transition, here come the Warriors. And Gafford with the block.
Now Gafford uses his size to reach out and delete that attempt.
Payton's checked in for Anderson. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he gets that one.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Kleba. Again, the miss by Dallas. Warriors trail by 12. To the inside. Picked it out of midair. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Check out Dinwiddie's hops. He certainly caught the defense by surprise there.
Curry against Dinwiddie. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Number one, Klay Thompson. Stephen Curry is second.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
The 11-footer. Grimes' shot is off.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, number 00, Kuminga.
Melton against Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And finished off by Kleba.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Looney passes to Kuminga. Looney with the ball. There's a minute 40 left in the third.
First team foul.
Now Moody. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Melton outside. Back to Looney. 5 on the clock. Pass to Moody. From deep, Melton drains the triple. Melton's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And here's Kleba. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Moody passes to Hield. And the layup is good off the glass. Hield's got 9.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 23, Draymond Green.
46 seconds left in the third. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is a special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Good on both.
You can see how much Quentin Grimes relies on that speed and skill he has. He's trying to stay ahead of you and find some room to score.
Looney, a screen on Dinwiddie. Melton against Dinwiddie. Pass to Green. And the three off target.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Waters. They set a pick. Takes the three. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Grimes. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Draymond Green. Moody is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Santos in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Moody misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And stolen by Irving. Doncic on the wing. Melton covers. Melton against Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 20. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Santos.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th.
Kevon Looney.
And here's Melton. Looney, a screen on Doncic. Melton passes to Looney. Back to Melton. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Melton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
2 points. That one goes.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Melton. Now here's Moody. Melton outside. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Thompson. Doncic outside. 3-pointer, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Green, the pass to Melton. And here's Kuminga for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Irving. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
Up top, Moody. And stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jacks up a 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Melton. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude, he plays with force, and his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors get it back. From deep. Doncic grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 16. Pass to Washington. On target from range.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Melton finds Curry. Looney, a screen on Doncic. He puts up a three. Mavericks with a rebound. Washington's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Mavericks.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Kyrie Irving.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Lively passes to Doncic. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Curry. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Thompson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And here's Curry for 3. Kept alive. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Shooting for Dallas, PJ.
And so Washington nails both of them. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin to walk into enemy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Outdoors with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Jaden McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Conley in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Curry, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Randall, following the basket by Stefan Curry. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Curry against Edwards. Jacks up a three. Another miss by Curry.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And here's Randall following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end, on time and on target with the pass.
Edwards against Curry. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
Now here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Jackson Davis finds Green. Outside Curry. Knocked loose. Conley with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Conley gets the bucket.
And a terrific two-way player. Conley capable of dominating possessions all by himself.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Curry with the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. That one good for two.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Hield against Conley. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, really smooth. Andrew Wiggins with a terrific mid-range game.
Randall surveying the D. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Curry. No good on the three.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
And it's Heel off the drive. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Heel. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular. You see how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Curry against Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Curry.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Randall kicks to McDaniel. And he drives in. Here's Gobert. And stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his first 2 points.
Well, Draymond Green can dole out as much punishment as he receives, and right there goes into the teeth of the defense.
Here's Edwards. Gobert in the corner. McDaniels kicks to Randall. McDaniels a screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. Here's Gobert. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now Gobert after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Back to Jackson Davis. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Randall. Edwards against Curry. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 6. McDaniels finds Conley. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really dominate around the rim.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Randall. It's stolen by Green. One-on-one here. Here's Wiggins. Count it. Good. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Curry against Edwards. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Timberwolves.
And clearly, this is a squad that makes its living in the paint. Very few teams are as determined to get the ball inside as much as they are. They aren't going to settle for jump shots. They're going to continue to pound it down low.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Now Conley after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And Michael Conley good for 3. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Edwards, and he makes that one. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And changing. Thanks for spending half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Reed is out there with Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. Now Melton into the lane. Wiggins outside. Miller against Kuminga. Nobody near Melton. Good on the three-point shot. Melton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. DiVincenzo finds Alexander-Walker. Lets it go from deep. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And when you look at Alexander-Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Here's Melton. And the 3 off target.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Miller outside. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. Miller's got his first points of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 17-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Host. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Santos has checked in, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Anderson. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Warriors trail by 15. Podziemski with it. Pass to Moody. Lets the three fly. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint. Just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Kuminga's come in for Golden State. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brandon Podziemski.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the inside, Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Over heel. No good that time. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Kuminga. Hands it from downtown. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Dillingham, no good. Warriors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Now, here's Melton. He's guarded closely. Here's Kuminga. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Out to Miller. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. 5 to shoot. Over Looney. Reed misses. Healed outside. And here's Melton. There's the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every...
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. Daniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Well, Hield knows you're going to give him a significant amount of attention. He uses that to find the open teammate.
Blocking foul called on Chase Jackson-Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. They get it again. Randall, a screen on Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Takes the three. Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. The tray. And the Warriors get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. On its way from Curry for 2.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
And it's blocked. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Green gets it to go.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
Edwards slashing inside. Here's Conley. Plays it up off the glass. That's 7 points for Mike Conley.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
To the paint, tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Curry with it. Picked up by Edwards. Curry against Edwards. Curry looking around. Pass to Kuminga. Stolen by McDaniels. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Warriors pull it in.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
A minute 42 left in the game. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
It's Curry outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Conley kicks to Randall. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Randall. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors trail by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Minnesota.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
McDaniels kicks to Randall. McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. Back to McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg.
games in all of sports opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 2 guard. Now here's Doncic. Washington outside. Sinks it from distance.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Edwards against Doncic. Outside for Randle. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Back to Randle. Pulls up on the wing. Good.
No hesitation from the big man, Randle. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
He shoots. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Conley. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
First team foul.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Washington a screen. An open look for Irving. That one's wide left.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Doncic. Edwards, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Irving. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Inside, it's stolen by Washington. And a fast break now, the Mavericks on the run. Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lets it fly. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, come on. He knows better than to commit that foul. If you don't have position, they're going to call that every time.
Edwards, no good. The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Irving. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Edwards, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
The 3 from Thompson. And Conley grabs the miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Minnesota with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Outside Conley. Back to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Lively. Minnesota with a rebound. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
To the paint. Here's Washington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Washington's got 7.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Dallas on top, leading by 7. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Washington and Lively down low. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, Randall's so powerful on the take. Really tough for a defender to get in front.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Outside for Randall. Goes up on the wing, and another basket for Minnesota.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Thompson attacking.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Edwards against Doncic. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Doncic knocks it away.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Good on the bucket.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Conley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's got 6.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Thompson's shot is off. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Conley passes to Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Conley with the ball. Irving picks him up. Randall, a screen on Lively. From deep, Conley. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Irving. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Right side, Irving. Doncic finds Irving. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. Doubled by Randall. Thompson passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Thompson passes to Doncic, and stolen by Edwards. Tipped. Pass to Conley. Stolen by Thompson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lively passes to Doncic. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Irving for 3. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Hey, right here. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Dallas on top, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's...
Okay, so now, and that is going to do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
So for Minnesota right now, they've got Dillingham, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the ball out of play, the Mavericks will have it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Here's Grimes. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Dallas shooting their first free throw tonight. That free throw good from Gafford. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Dillingham. Rebounded by Marshall.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Dinwiddie, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
And there it is for him.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
And he drives in. Dillingham. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Outside Reed, pass to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Kleba, that's good. Kleba's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
When you have Dinwiddie as a teammate, you have to be ready. Spencer is a tremendous distributor.
Reed can't hit.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Stolen by Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Driving in, and down it goes. 2 points. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Gafford against Reed. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul of the game. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. For 3, DiVincenzo knocks down the triple. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Marshall passes to Gafford. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And he lobs it up, and the dunk by Gafford.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 5th best, Minnesota.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
That one's no good. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Kleba. Reed with the rebound.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's Grimes. DiVincenzo covering. Grimes' shot is off. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Out to Kleba. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now here's Gafford. Back to Dinwiddie. For Dillingham. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Reed for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You don't want to leave Reed any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
Kleba. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Kleba's got 5 points. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed for 3. Fires in the triple. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Marshall with the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. the two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. And it's Lively in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Randall, a screen on Irving. Pass to Gobert. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Randall can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Irving finds Thompson. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels up top, covered by Lively. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive board. Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Randall against Washington. Here's Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hand. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Screen by Lively. The 3 from Thompson. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Randall on the screen. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's McDaniels. Thompson pulls it in. The Mavericks trailing. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Outside for Irving. Washington, a screen on Conley. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Back to Washington. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Edwards outside. Washington grabs the miss.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Edwards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Mavericks trail by 6. Washington drives in. And Washington powers it through.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
Edwards looking it over. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. Covered by Lively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. Misses the baby hook. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
From deep, here's Doncic.
That's a great stop. McDaniels' length, quickness, and body control make him a lockdown defender. Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And so it's Minnesota with it. Conley, he's open. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Irving to the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
A nice shot by Doncic. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. Randall left side. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoy.
It's absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first job is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Now Irving. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Irving can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On its way from Curry for 2, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
You see players around the league trying to copy Curry's one-motion shot, but there's only one step.
Irving, the jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Green, following the basket by Kyrie Irving to the inside. Outside for Curry. Another miss by Curry. Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Irving. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
It's Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Dallas moving the ball around. Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And then Washington with the dunk.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Oh, that's blocked. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Hield. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hield kicks to Wiggins, puts it up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Thompson outside. Lively finds Thompson. Now Irving. Lively sets a screen for Irving. There's the drive, and the shot goes in. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Hield. And here is Green. Trying to get open is Hield. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it, and especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Curry outside. And Lively pulls it down.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Doncic against Curry. Releases. The Mavericks pull it in. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Green, no luck. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Rockets in Houston. And they pick up 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
2 loud points from Wiggins. Andrew, he is getting up.
Doncic passes to Lively with 4 seconds on the clock. Misses off the left iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Lively in at center. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Mavericks leading by 11. Pass to Doncic. Thompson for the triple. That one, no good. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot, I've done a lot, I've failed and succeeded at the highest level, and I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
If anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, DA. Here's Wiggins, following the score by Dallas. And Wiggins throws it down.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
Thompson inside the line. Warriors with the rebound.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
Previous play is under review.
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effective.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
People have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Doncic, here we go. Good. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Watson Davis, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Hield can't hit. Dallas leading by 8. Richard, with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Irving passes to Doncic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Rockets. Outside Curry. From downtown, Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Washington. Yep, it counts. Washington's got 6 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
They set the pick. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Curry. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Doncic. And the Warriors miss again.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. 11 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Wiggins finds Looney. Now here's Curry. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
They double him with Wiggins. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Looney. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Back to Doncic. And the call on the shot that sent. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for 2, Luka Doncic.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is
Technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Once again, your D-Town crew. Give them a hand, man.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Chalk up 2 there. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Curry fires from way outside. Again, Curry missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's Dallas out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the... Taking a peek now. Thanks for joining us. Now
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5. That one drops for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open.
Oh, yes! Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Here's Grimes. The offensive rebound. Dinwiddie passes to Grimes. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kleba. Over Kuminga. And another basket for Dallas.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Warriors trail by 17. Looney passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
And Kuminga throws it down.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Grimes passes to Kleba. Hits the three-point bomb. Kleba's got 5.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Kuminga against Kleba. Looney down low. Three-pointer, Hield. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Gafford misses. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 13-point game. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moses Moody comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Dinwiddie for 3. The shot, no good. Warriors trail by 13. Here's Curry with the 3. Green kicks to Hield. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
It's stolen by Hield. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Hield.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Pass to Kleba. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Kleba. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Curry with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Stephen Curry.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Kleba, here's Marshall, and the layup's good off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Spins. Curry passes to Hield. The 3. Kleba with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Melton. Shot and game clock separated by 5. From outside the arc. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic, no good. Ball's knocked loose. Thompson passes to Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. On its way from Irving for 2. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offense attempt.
Warriors trail by 12. Melton with the ball. Fires from deep. A rebound by Washington. Dallas shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Payton. Doncic, no good. The Warriors shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks leading by 12. Inside. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. From deep, Green, and the 3 ball is good.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
Driving in, and then Washington with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Thompson inside the line. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 13. And that one is good. Podziemski's got his first 2 points of the night.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Doncic with the steal. Ahead. Irving passes to Washington. Warriors with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Payton for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 11. Washington passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
To the middle, Jackson Davis finds Payton. Can't get it to fall. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Payton against Washington. Outside Irving. Back to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. And they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Gary Payton. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. The shot by Curry, no good. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Doncic, down low. Irving passes to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Shoots it. They grab their own miss and stay with the play. Irving.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Milton. And here is Curry to the paint. Back to Jackson Davis. Here's Green. Drives to the hoop. They kick out to Hield. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Irving drives in, and yes, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lively, and finished off by Lively.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Irving can't get it to go. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony,